Hi, darling. Where are we going next? I'll tell you where we're going next. Well, I've been following, BCB, looking at this Elliott wave stuff, just giving you some ideas. Okay, so basically, friends, pretty much what's happening is we're looking at Bitcoin sitting around here. Now, to actually see what's going on, we have to go down in time frames. So pretty much, there's a fractal where don't worry about it because it gives you too much hopium. Because if you do the fractal, it just goes up like this. Bitcoin basically just goes up forever, all right? However, around this zone, we're hoping, okay, we just clear up. In June and July, though, something's going to happen. Well, the US Fed, even though they say we're not cutting rates until September, we know they're not saying, we know that's what on the cards right now. But unexpected things can happen, all right? Unexpected things can happen, friends. So it is possible that we get a repeat of previous cycles where, this is macro cycles, where we go up, there's some sort of event that happens, June or July, could even happen in May, right? Where the stock market goes down. So the stock market goes down, and I'll show you it right now. This is the stock market, friends. And I know it's a monthly chart. Let's put on a daily chart. Where, well, it could be the stock market goes up a bit, and then there's some sort of event. And in this event, though, the US Fed has to cut rates. And what they might do is they might do an emergency meeting, or they might just come out and say, oh, I think it's time to cut rates now. Now, we don't know what the event is. It's pre-programmed FUD. It's in the universe, friends. It just comes out. It's like an evil monster. It's like, okay, we're giving you guys FUD now. That's pretty much it. And this distance, right, I know it doesn't look like much, but 10% for stocks, maybe, it comes down. We don't know what it is. But then, okay, if you do the fractal, friends, if you do this fractal, what I've drawn now is a return to the all-time high. This happened in the GFC in 2008. And I'll show you it right now. This is where it is right now. You see this part? This part's crazy, okay? So we come down. The US Fed cut rates, okay? Bad news started happening. The US Fed cut rates. We broke the high. That was the end. And then everything rolled over, okay? So you can actually see it, right? You can actually see the Fed funds rate. This is the interest rate, right? Look at that. See the orange line? See, we come back down. There's some bad news, and the Fed's like, we're gonna have to cut. So this was the rate decision, right? I think it was somewhere here. So that's why when we get down here, let's put it back up. You can get to see the US Fed's like, okay, we've now cut. The market has a final sugar rush and it's over. But look at this time period, by the way. This is a period from August to like November. So even if you do this right, it is, there you go, 2 months. 2 months. So you keep that in the back of your mind. You go, all right, well, if, and it's crazy, right? You're looking at some schizo, some dude on the internet wearing Pokemon hats, telling you, yeah, man, we might get some sort of pre-programmed FUD because they're so extended. The US Fed cuts rates, and then we like come back. Either look, we don't know if we're going to break the high or not, and it doesn't even matter because we're watching crypto, right? But it could back down. We either lower high or break the high. Just trap everyone one more time, and now in this period, though, friends, in that period, very, very important, because in that period we're watching, it's all about our crypto altcoins. That's actually what we're looking for. Remember the slingshot, remember all these things. So that's the most important part we've got to be looking at. The slingshot is still intact. Remember, they're following one for one. And if we see this, just be careful. But here's the thing. You're probably not even, I'm not even like ready for it. You're like, wait, you're not even moving that much. There's big retracements right now. But if we get it and there's a cut, just know that, this is it. They're getting in the final week hands. And it doesn't mean it's over for the whole cycle. It just means like, oh, here we go. Okay, so that's what might be coming. And if it happens like that, the total crypto market cap, friends, right here, we might see this thing just shoot up to the high. Total crypto market cap makes a new high. Altcoins are going up, but it's actually a fake out, and we've actually got a round off. Maybe, friends, maybe a cup and handle thing like that happens. So what I'm doing is I'm showing you a scenario where we go up, and then there's FUD, and then the US Fed goes, hey, don't worry about those rate hikes. Actually, we got to cut now. And that's the final sugar rush. of people on the sidelines because, friends, I mean, we've seen from the data thousands of times. It's not even a debate anymore. There has never been a bullish rate cut in history. In history, ever. There's never been a bullish rate cut. There's never. It's always been they cut and they're like, oh crap, the pre-programmed FUD is approaching. Bang, 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 bang. And then that's everything. And then they're like, okay, that's it. Now we're doing really big cuts and the market has to sort itself out. So we are prepared if this happens for something to happen like that. Now, here's the thing, friends. A lot of you are saying, well, my friend Armadillo said $270,000 Bitcoin. I know, friends, but remember in my video, I said, look, it is possible that even if crypto goes up, and man, look, we could go up for the end of the year, right? And we hit like 3 trillion again. But then it's possible, man, we like roll down. We roll down and then we try to come back up. And then we actually begin the phase, you know, towards August next year. And then we go up. That's possible. You know what I mean? These scenarios, what I've just shown you is just be careful. Don't do leverage. Don't do leverage, all right? The most leverage we do is spot altcoins because they're beautiful, because they're higher upside and you can sleep at night. Okay, and you have a competitive edge too. And we also know that when it comes to this, just be on the lookout for these things happening. Don't shake yourself out. Don't worry about cheating. Don't worry about any of these. It doesn't have to play out like a 4-year cycle exactly. It could be an extended cycle like this, but I've just shown you. That's pretty much what the stars are aligning to show now. But, you know, we could roll over tomorrow. Who the hell knows? But just that's pretty much it. So it's like we go up, altcoins actually start mooning, and altcoin dominance goes down, which I'll show you now as well. So as that all is happening, okay, remember, these are all reflected. These all mean the same thing. It's not like they all happen separately, right? So as that's happening, maybe altcoins dominance goes down. However, because the Fed has to keep cutting rates, the altcoin dominance goes back up as people have to sell their altcoins because there's like maybe stock market FUD. And then we actually begin next year, the real alt season. Woohoo! That's, you never know, that might happen. Might happen like that, friends. What I've actually just drawn here. Why doesn't anybody expect this? Look at the bottom year, friends. We are running into 2026. No one expects 2026 to be running. No one. Go speak to everybody. Everyone thinks the bull market's done. It's completely finished by next year. That's why, look, I believe if we get this rate cut and the final alt season type of thing and things go nuts and not everything really expands and breaks new high, but in that reset, I reckon a lot of people are going to be sidelined and they won't even touch. They're too scared. As crypto does like a 50% or a 70% correction, hopefully they're from higher prices, because they're all believing that the bull market's over. They all believe it. So there's probably going to be some tests along that way where we do like a rounded bottom next year if that happens. So I'll just show you. Okay, it'll probably be, you know, it's total crypto market going woohoo, and then oh, we've got to like, you know, sideways because everyone thinks it's over, right? Everyone thinks this is coming, but what might actually happen is woohoo, bull market's on. That might actually happen like this, friends. It might actually happen. Here you go, June 2026. All right. So the best part of all of this is you're already in. That's it. Let everybody else worry about it later. Make sure you like, subscribe. Catch you soon.